Hello there. I thought that I would share with you today a really fun project on making a little mini album out of one sheet of 12 by 12 paper. And this is the one that I made today and wanted to share with you. The materials that I used to build this are from Paper Patch Crafts. The paper is called Little Yellow Bicycle, and this one is the Christmas Delight theme. And as you can tell, they're gorgeous, fun little projects here that you can make with these. The papers are really nice and thick. They have kind of a linen texture to them. Many of the pages are double-sided, and they have a lot of fun different patterns. And I'm going to be making more projects with these in the upcoming days to share with you. And I'll put a link on my blog where you can purchase things from Paper Patch Crafts, because she's got some really great things there right now that you might be interested in. But for now, I thought I would show you this album. And I used the Little Yellow Bicycle Christmas Delights line to make this. And it's got the cute little embellishments on the front. And when you open it up, it's a little ribbon here. Each little page has something fun, and it has a little pocket where you can put a tag. And it's fun. As you can see, these papers are very fun, and they all work together. Another tag. And this little book that I'm going to demonstrate today is so fun. You can do so many things. And now that the holiday seasons are upon us, it's fun to think about making little Christmas albums. I think I'll put some little photographs in here. And then I've got these tags that I can do some journaling on. And here's another tag here. Very pretty. And then that's the book. And now I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so you take a 12 by 12 sheet of paper and you score it at 3 inches, 6 inches, and 9 inches. And you just turn it, and you do the same thing. 3 inches, 6 inches, and 9 inches. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make some cuts. On the first, at the 3 inch, we're going to start at the 9. Let's see. And then I'll just go down. And then at the 6, I'm going to start at the top, and we're just going to go down to the 3. And then on the 9 inch spot, we're going to start at the bottom, and we're going to go right up to the 3. So when we're done, it'll look kind of like an M. And then just start folding. I kind of like to score as I go along, just to get it nice and crisp. just accordion fold everything. And hopefully, if you've scored and cut on the right line, these should be fairly square. I can tell already I cut just a little bit off, which is no big surprise, because that's the way I am. Things don't always turn out perfectly. But that's okay, I can live with it. Anyway, we just keep going around, back and forth, until we have them all folded. Then we have to decide where the top and where the bottom is. And this looks like this is the top. Now, to make the pockets, here's my example. See the little pockets right at the top where I stuck the tags inside? This is what we're looking at here. So we have it like this, and so what we'll do is we're going to go through and we're going to apply adhesive on the parts that we want to make pockets. Just like that. So, see there, I made a pocket. And on this one, looks like we need to go like this. And then that made the second pocket. And this one looks like it's down the back and across the bottom. Oops. Now this one is upside down. So this one here, I just close it off because it doesn't have any. I keep bumping my camera. Sorry about that. Let's see. Where am I at? Got all confused. And then we just continue on until we've made all of these into pockets. Okay, and now we're going to make the covers for the album. So you've got the book pages all put together. And simply, since the book measures 3 inches by 3 inches square, then I cut out a 3.5 inch piece of cardboard or book board. Sometimes the back of the paper package that you buy will have a nice heavy piece of cardboard. Or you can use chipboard, anything that you like, just something heavy. I'm going to set it down on a square of paper that I cut at 4 inches square. Then I just snip the corners like so. And I'm just going to use my adhesive. Well, I guess you guys got to hear the ringtone of my husband when he calls. Any of you that have followed my blog probably remember that I've mentioned before that he loves Superman. And so, yes, I admit it, my ringtone for my husband is Superman's theme song. But that's okay. Anyway, This is going to make the cover of the album, and I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. I'm running low on time, so I'll show you what it's like. Okay, after you get the covers put on your boards, go ahead and lay your boards down together, and then we're just going to put a strip of adhesive right down the middle, and then go ahead and separate them out about that much, so that your board can lay. And then you'll lay ribbon right down the middle like this. And then I've already applied adhesive to my books, but you'd want to give it a pretty good amount of adhesive. Anyway, so we'll just lay that right on there. And there's already adhesive on this one. Put the cover on, and then what that does is that makes the interfacing of the book. Then when you close it, you've got your ribbon to tie it, and there's your little pockets inside for your tags to go in and out of. And then you can decorate it any way you want. Of course, if you're building the book, I would recommend doing these pages first, decorating them how you like before you put the back and the front on. And let me just show you with this one, I also added a little vinyl binding to my book just to make it look more finished. But it's much easier to do your distressing and whatever before you insert it into the bind it with the cover. But anyway, that's how you make a book, cute little mini album or a book, with using only one sheet of 12 by 12 paper. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you'll give it a try and let me know what you think. It's been a lot of fun, and once again you can find these adorable papers right now at Paper Patch Crafts, and I will put a link on my blog so you can go take a look at that. You might want to order some for yourself. Anyway, have a great day. Bye-bye.
Sweet silver bells all seem to say, throw cares away, Christmas is here.